I am delighted to welcome you to this webinar, and where we will embark on a journey to explore the fascinating world of carp culture and delve into the recent trends shaping its landscape. This webinar aims to shed light on the prospects it holds for our valuable fishermen who play a crucial role in our communities. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey into this webinar. Together, let us envision a future where our fishermen thrive and our water deep with abundance. Firstly, let me introduce our principal sir, Dr. Dilip Kumar Panda, as the guidance force behind our Moyna College, and IQAC coordinator of Moyna College, Dr. Sumit Manna sir. Now it is my privilege to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Siprona Saxena ma'am, bringing a wealth of knowledge and experience to our discussion on recent trends in carp culture. Without further ado, I invite our principal sir to say a few words. Sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I am truly honored today as we embark on this insightful journey into the world of freshwater carp culture and its future prospects, especially for our needy fishermen. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Department of Zoology of Moyna College and the IQAC for organizing this webinar. Our esteemed speaker for today, Dr. Siprona Saxena, brings with her a wealth of knowledge and expertise as the head of the Department of Aquaculture at SAG University, Bhubaneswar. Her dedication to the field has undoubtedly enriched our understanding of aquaculture practices, and I am confident that her insights today will inspire and inform us to all. As you delve into the discussion on freshwater carp culture, let us keep in mind the dual objective of enhancing fishery yields and supporting the livelihoods of our fishermen, especially those in need. This serves as a platform for collaboration and shared learning, and I encourage active participation and exchange of ideas among all participants. Once again, I extend my sincere thanks to organizers, IQC coordinators, and Dr. Siprona Saxena, and all the participants for making this webinar possible. I wish you all a productive and enlightening session. Thanks to all.
Now, I would like to invite our IQC coordinator, sir, Dr. Sumit Manna, sir, to say some words. Sir.
Yes, okay. Am I audible? Okay.
Yes,
good afternoon to everyone. It's a great privilege for me to welcome our today's speaker, Honorable Speaker, Dr. Siprona Saxena, Professor and HOD, Department of Aquaculture, Dhaka University, Bhopal. It's a great privilege to me to welcome you, ma'am, on behalf of IQAC Moyna College. Today's discussion, that is recent trend in freshwater carp culture and its future prospects for needy fishermen. Actually, the college where from we are actually belonging, our college is belonging from Moyna, and we know that it's topographically it is quite different from other region of West Bengal, even from India. Its depressed nature of that land, it make that land most of the time in submerged condition, because this land is totally surrounded by 3 rivers, and the land and land use pattern of this region has been changed abruptly during last 20 years. Because before 1995, the local people, they cultivate different species of rice, generally traditional varieties of rice, and few rices are there, few species are there, which increase in their length with the increase of water level, and they collect these rice through on a boat during rainy season, as most of the land are submerged during that time. And number of fishes, generally the local fishes, they grow naturally and in this area. And after that, the land use pattern has been changed so abruptly, and people start to fish to do fishery in a modern way. And nowadays, it has been changed in such a way that almost 100% agricultural land we have lost, and totally it has been converted for fishery land. And we know how these fishes are grown. The local people of Moyna generally does not prefer, because they know the actual how these fish are growing in this pond. They're treating different type of chemicals on these fishes, and to increase the productivity. And even, ma'am, and for everyone, even this is the fact that before 15 days, that 100 or 200 gram pieces are make up to 1 kg to treatment of different level of different level of medicines and treatment, hormone treatment. They call it hormone treatment, but these are actually poisons. And after that, we are just looking about when this water is just left, when this water is left from this pond, then we can see that the soil quality is changed abruptly. That means some white color, salty layer is depositing day by day on this fishery land, and it just degrading the soil quality. So nowadays we have to think, if we just continue to do such an activities in this land, in this area, is it sustainable for us? Because after 10 to 15 years, the production of fish will definitely decline. Okay, so in that days, what will be our alternative livelihood option? So I think it is the day, or this seminar will definitely draw some meaningful synthesis of how to overcome that adverse situation which the people of Moyna are going to face. So hope today's discussion will definitely draw some or sort out some solution of this problem, and will show us the light through which we can move to solve the problem. So I once again welcome all the participants, our principal, whose intricate involvement and active participation is indispensable for this seminar, or the series of seminar that is going on in our college, and all the students and participants who are presently joined in this group. So welcome to all, and I wish every success of this seminar. Thank you to all.
ম্যাডাম আনমিউট করুন, আপনার মিউট হয়ে আছে।
ম্যাম, please unmute yourself, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I would like to invite our keynote
please
speaker.
Unmute yourself. Yes, now.
Dr. Sriporna Saxena, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Am I audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Some disturbance is there.
আপনাকে বলে দিই, আমাদের টাইমটা রেখে দিয়েছেন আপনি।
Sir, you are
Okay.
mute yourself. Yeah. Now, am I audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Respected principals, sir, of Moyna College and all the organizers, good afternoon to you all, and good afternoon to all the students and participants of this one-day webinar and to my talk. I'm overwhelmed and privileged to share with you some points in aquaculture, as I am an aquaculturist and limnologist, and we teach aquaculture in our university. So I would like to discuss some points. As sir has said that you all are facing some problem regarding the pollution and all, and you need some to discuss some alternate or techniques of aquaculture, which we can give it to the fishermen or the community so that they can enhance their livelihoods. So let me start my presentation. One thing I would like to ask is it is the talk will be in English, or can I have to speak in some other language also, in Bangla also?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Yeah, sir.
Really?
Pardon? I'm sorry. Hello.
Ma'am, you may speak in Bengali. Hello.
Okay. Yeah. As I'm Bengali, as per need of your students, sir. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It is.
Okay. Now, very general topic. What is aquaculture and the types? So this is the first slide. You can see I would like to see you the fish. This is our state fish, which is Mahasher, and this is the state fish of MP, and this is my repository where I am into this Mahasher culture. So the topic of my talk today is recent trends in freshwater carp culture, its future prospects for needy fishermen. Now, coming to what is aquaculture and its type. You all know that aquaculture is the farming of fishes, aquatic animals, crustacean, mollusks, and aquatic plants. Now, when we talk about the aquaculture, we know that it is different from capture fisheries. Capture fisheries is which is present in the resource, and we are going and just capturing it. But in aquaculture, we culture all the species of our choice and of our requirement. And in aquaculture, we have two types of aquaculture. One is freshwater aquaculture. You all know we culture the carp, katla, rohu, magur, and freshwater fishes, and marine and brackish, which is now into very good business. We get very good resources and revenue from this marine and brackish water aquaculture. That is, we culture sea bass, grey mullet, tiger shrimp, and mud crab. And you all must be knowing that our father of aquaculture is Dr. Hilalal Chaudhary and K.H. Alikuni. They have also given the trend of induced breeding in freshwater aquaculture. They were from Sifri only. When we talk about the types of aquaculture, as you all know, in general, aquaculture is aquaculture. That is culture of any aquatic animals. Okay, but when we divide it into three: how to do culture, when to do culture, where to do culture, and what is the principle of aquaculture. First is depending on the hydrobiological features. Actually, hydrobiological features means looking into the topography of the area, looking up into the water availability of the area, looking into the climate of the area. We culture different types of fishes. Like in West Bengal, you are into shrimp culture, you are into venemi culture because you have salt water also. But in MP, we cannot do these type of cultures. Now, depending on the motive of the farming, whether you want to do polyculture or you want to do composite fish culture or you want to do monoculture, okay? And depending on the special operational techniques. Now, in aquaculture, as we have very few lands and we have developed many important techniques or many new techniques to do this aquaculture. Different culture practices are there. Now, what is the importance of aquaculture? Can আমাদেরকে aquaculture করা উচিত, and who is benefited from this aquaculture? See, aquaculture is a whole package. আমরা যদি aquacultureটা করছি, আমাদের aquaculture আমরা পুরো একটা প্যাকেজ পাচ্ছি। ওখানে ফুড সবাই আমরা জানি যে মাছ খেলে কি হয়। We all are, many of you are Bengalis, so you all know that it has a good amount of omega-3 fatty oil, and this is also has business opportunities. You know that you can be fish farmer, you can be startup, you can do startup, you can, and main good thing is that in fish culture আমরা মেইনলি ডিল কিসে করছি, ক্যাশে। আর কোনো বিজনেস ক্রেডিটেও হয়, কিন্তু আমাদের ডেইলি আমরা ক্যাশ পাই এটাতে। অ্যান্ড যখন wild stock depletion, what does it mean, wild stock depletion? You all know that in our natural resources many fishes have been vanished, many have been become endangered, many have become vulnerable, and if we do aquaculture, we can again grow these fishes, and they can be put into the ranch, into the rivers, so that we get all the resources again to ourselves. Now, coming into the employment, we have many job opportunities. You all know that technical means when you study fisheries, you can become researcher, you can become teacher, you can become entrepreneur also. The and management managers, you all have government jobs. This is all about. নাও হোয়াট ইজ দ্য, যখন আমরা অ্যাকোয়াকালচার করছি, আমরা যদি অ্যাকোয়াকালচারের বিজনেসে আছি বা আমরা অ্যাকোয়াকালচারের স্ট্রিমে আছি না, হোয়াট ইজ দ্য অবজেক্টিভ, কেন করবো, হোয়াট ইজ দ্য অবজেক্টিভ? ফার্স্ট তো আমি যেটা বললাম, ইট ইজ প্রোটিন রিচ। নাও সেকেন্ড ইজ প্রোভাইডিং নিউ স্পিসিস। ইউ অল নো অ্যাবাউট জ্যান্তি রোগ। আমরা জানি যে আমরা হাইব্রিড ফিশেস করছি, আমরা জেনেটিক ব্রিডিং করছি, আমরা জেনেটিক ইন্টারভেনশনস করে করে নতুন নতুন স্পিসিস বানাচ্ছি। ইউ অল নো দ্যাট মোনোসেক্স তেলাপিয়া, যে তেলাপিয়াটা যদি সিস্টেমে এসে যায় পুরো সিস্টেমটাকে নষ্ট করে দেয়। বাট ইফ ইউ ডেভেলপ মোনোসেক্স তেলাপিয়া, দিস ইজ গুড ফর your protein source, but it will not create havoc for your indigenous species. Now, second is ornamental. This ornamental fisheries has a very good market all over India. Now we are into marine ornamental fisheries also. Now, second is maximum resource utilization, then maximum profit, providing means and sustenance and earning livelihood. Third and last is, if you can see that it has a very good commercial importance of bait, fish and sport fisheries. You know, all trouts and marshes, they are all used for sport fishery, and as a result we get revenue by sport fisheries kore. Now coming to water carp. কার্প কাকে বলে, কাকে কার্প বলে, কে কার্প কাকে, মানে আমরা তো জানি রো কাট্টা মৃগেল কার্প হয়, অনেকগুলো মাইনর কার্পস আছে, মেজর কার্পস আছে, বাট কার্প সিপ্রিনিডি ফ্যামিলি থাকে। ওটা একটা টিপিক্যাল, এই যে চোখে স্ক্রিনে আছে, দিস ইজ মাহাশির। ইউ ক্যান সি দ্য স্কেলস, you can see the fins, and they are very common in Southeast Asia, and they are very common in for the culture. Usually we do carp culture only. Now these are some of the important species of carp. We have common carp, Chinese carp, Indian carp. Indian carp are roe kattam regal, Chinese carp are grass carp, silver carp, brighead carp. And besides these major carps, we have reba, bata, fringe lip carp, kalbasu, white carp, kaveri carp. You can culture any of these carps when you do culturing, either it's monoculture or it's poly or composite culture. Now coming to the point, fish farming. What is fish farming? What is fish farming? Fish farming kake bolbe? Fish farming is the most common type of aquaculture. You can do farming of selective breeding, you can do farming of seawater fishes, you can do farming of shrimps, you can do farming of venami, and this is a very good source for consumption. Furthermore, fish farming is easier to do than other kinds of farming, as fishes are not care intensive. আমাদেরকে যখন ফিশ ফার্মিং করতে হয়, we put a seed আর তারপর পন্ডটা অত কেয়ার করি না যত আমাদেরকে ফিল্ডে কাজ করতে হয়। যদি আমরা গম বা রাইস ফার্মিং করছি, যত টেম্পারেচারের দরকার, ওয়াটারের দরকার, ইন ফিশ ফার্মিং অর ইন অ্যাকোয়াকালচার we don't need that type of manpower, we don't need that type of environment. And this process is in less land also. You can grow more species, like you can grow tilapia, big head carps, and etc. Now when we talk about fish farming, we have many what I can say, many techniques, অনেকগুলো টেকনিক্স থাকে যেগুলোতে আমরা ফিশ ফার্মিং করতে পারি। ফার্স্ট, এটা this is I don't know, you all do or you all have heard of this earlier also, integrated multi-trophic aquaculture. What does it mean? You can see the diagram, ডায়াগ্রাম দেখে বুঝতে পারবেন যে fish যেটা fish fed aquaculture finfish. This is multi-rated multi-trophic aquaculture. If you have a very less amount of land, যদি ল্যান্ড খুব কম থাকে, এরকম ভাবে পুরোকে পুরো, you all know trophic level, trophic status, এরকম ভাবে আপনি পুরো ট্রফিক লেভেলকে ইউজ করে একটা ফিশারিজ করতে পারেন। ইউ অল নো ইন্টিগ্রেটেড ফিশ ফার্মিং আমরা শুনেছি, যেখানে আমরা পিগারি কাম ফিশ ফার্মিং করি, ডাক কাম ফিশ ফার্মিং করি। দিস ইজ পুরো মাল্টি একটা, ইউ ক্যান সি দিস টাইপ অফ স্টেয়ারকেস, সিঁড়ির মতন বানানো। তো এই ফিশেস গুলো সব এরিয়াতে, সব জোনে কভার করছে, সব ট্রফিক লেভেল কভার করছে। Maximum food source, they can take maximum food source and they can utilize maximum source, and they, which is providing their nutritional need also. So this is one type of aquaculture which nowadays the fishermen can use, and they will their production will increase. Now, when we talk about inland pond culture, you all know that this is inland ponds. Amra shobai jani, we all know that we dig this type of inland ponds, and they have dikes, and here they can grow vegetables if they want to do integrated fish farming. Ekan theke water supply here. This is very common and very popular also, and almost in India also, many extensive fish farming is done in this type of inland fish farming, and they can use aeration also. Okay? In China also 75% of the fish farmers are using this type of fish farming. Now this is very common picture, you all know, that is flow through raceway hatchery. Raceway te oi মাছ গুলো বেশি use হয়, like we have marshes or trouts. They are not good for culture of carps, but this is again a system which anybody can, salmo and trouts, they can be used in this culture. Here this is put in a area which is very clear, near to the river or riverine system. আর এখানে আপস্ট্রিম থেকে ইনফ্লো হয় ওয়াটার, and this goes to the series of ponds. এগুলো কিন্তু series of ponds, and they go from this, they go to the series of pond. This is a hatchery, and this is water treatment plant. All is water, it comes into this. From there, after treatment, they come again to the outflow to the downstream. Eta er jonno dite hoy water treatment plant, because because ekhane je water ta pollute hoy. The problem to these days is with pollution. Okay, the pollution or the nitrate deficiency, ammonia problem, ekhane gi ota treat hoy, and then it is discharged in downstreams. Now this is recirculatory system. What આજકાલ it is very common, everybody has this type of recirculatory system, and in Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana teo যেটা অনারেবল প্রাইম মিনিস্টার আমাদেরকে ব্লু রেভলিউশন দিয়েছে, ওখানেও they have given this technique and they have encouraged this technique, but which is very circulatory system where they circulate water and they circulate water and this is mechanical filter, biofilter, anti-gasser. It is an environmentally friendly system because very little new water is introduced to replace water that evaporated the residue from the. Sorry, because I am in the department, students are coming and they are disturbing me. Now this is open pen and cage culture, net pen and cage culture. This is again very common. তোমরা সবাই জানো যে রিজার্ভয়ারে যখন বেশি স্পেস থাকে না, যখন আমরা মনোকালচার করতে চাই, we introduce cages and these are the পেনটা আমরা যখন রাখি, পেনটা সবাই জানে, you all are aquaculture students, so you all know that the position or the location is of pen is always in the corner of the reservoir, and we put cages to culture what any type of fish up to table size, and then কেন কি রিজার্ভয়ারে কালচার করা and রিজার্ভয়ারে ক্যাচ করা is netting is very difficult now. একই রিসোর্সেস অনেকগুলো পাওয়ার জন্য they use this cage culture. Okay, they put cages and they put fish. This is very common in MP. I don't know about West Bengal, but it's yes, West Bengal also cages are very common because Sifri is into this. Dr. A.K. Das is into this, and he is propagating this cage culture to many reservoirs, to many areas. So this cage culture is very common nowadays, and everybody is into it. Because you can culture your type of fish, you can culture the type of fish you want and grow it to the table size and give it to the market. This is some of the picture how cages are made, how cages are put. These are two types of cages are there. One is floating and one is fixed type of cage. And usually floating cages are more preferable because they will go down as the water level goes down. They will go up as the water level goes up. There is no risk of killing of fishes due to less water. Okay, these are the pictures of pen. Now coming into the very important part of our aquaculture, that is mariculture. Mariculture has a very good export market. Even in your area, you have seawater also. So many of you are doing, your fishermen are doing vermiculture and shrimp culture. Even Macrobacterium rosenbergi are culturing there. Now one of my students is doing very good job, and he is culturing seaweeds also, and he is marketing that seaweed. And the collagens are prepared from that seaweed. Many cosmetics are prepared from that seaweed. This is again an alternative culture, and he is culturing in labs also. You can take this technology to the labs and give the farmers this technology, how they can do in low cost, with a low cost thing. Now coming to some statistics of aquaculture, this freshwater aquaculture shares over 80% of the inland fish production, and area under fish farming is 0.65 million hectare. Carp contributes about 80% of the freshwater culture. Now we know that our fishermen are into carp culture as well as they are into mixed culture also. Along with carp, they are culturing tilapia also, they are culturing big head also, they are culturing garipinas also, and these are some of the statistics of the resources. Since you all are students, so I think I should share with you the statistics, from where to where our fishery sector has grown. This is fish production in India. You can see from 752 tons, 1,000 tons, we reached up to 16187 fish production. This is only through aquaculture. Okay, this is not captured fisheries. এটাতে কোনো captured fisheries statistics নেই, ওটা খালি আমাদের aquaculture production statistics, which is 2.22 তে আমাদের production 752 থেকে 1617 পৌঁছে গেছে. So now we can say that we have a good market of aquaculture also, and this is the reason why every state has started their colleges who are giving BFSC, MFSC. Like in SAGE, we are also giving MFSC and PhD. This is the reason why we are into the production of good aquaculturists, good startups from aquaculture. And this figure is projection of fisheries sector in 2025. That is, it will be 220,050 crores, including central shares. Now, this is a very interesting figure. এটা এত মানে খুবই interesting. You can see the share of aquaculture which have given in 20 years. 1986 এ capture fisheries বেশি ছিল. Capture fisheries was 77%. In 1986, capture fisheries was 77%, but aquaculture was 23%. In 2030, what will happen? The growth of aquaculture will go to 62%. মানে 62% share আমাদের total যে production in 20 years, it will be from aquaculture only. কোনো aquaculture means anything. Pearl culture হতে পারে, macrobacterium হতে পারে, carp হতে পারে, plants হতে পারে, anything. That will, this is the projection. It's very interesting figure. Now, this is again another figure which shows that area of contribution in the world. Our contribution is, we are third ranked after China and all. In aquaculture, we are second ranked. Our GDP, total GDP is 1.1%. And seafood, and you can see that seafood export, I've told you previously also that the main market is mariculture. আমরা যখন কালচার করছি, মেরিকালচার আমাদের মেইন মার্কেট হয়, seafood export আমাদের মেইন মার্কেট, and employment is 14 million. এতটা আমরা employment দিচ্ছি এখন. Now, this is a slide which shows Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. I think all of you know that we now are into Atmanirbhar Bharat. আমাদের প্রধানমন্ত্রী মাতসম honorable prime minister আমাদেরকে blue liberation এ fisheries sector he has given lot many of funds for our marginal fishermen. He is looking into marginal fishermen, and he is giving many technology, many funds for the marginal fishermen. Like he is giving for cage culture, seaweed farming, ornamental fisheries, new fishing vessels, traceability, and lab network. After COVID, many sector has seen many downfall. Even in West Bengal also, after the storm and the Amphan, all these sectors, this fishery sector has gone down. But this Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana will solve all the problem. যদি এই funds গুলো আপনারা নিতে পারেন, I don't know whether you are into it or not, but in MP, many are obtaining this Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. অনেক জন নিয়েছে, revenue নিয়েছে, lease নিয়েছে, cage culture করছে, seaweed culture করছে. So this is very good thing for us who are doing fisheries. Now, when we talk about aquaculture খালি করলে তো হবে না, না, আমাকে ঠিক এটাও জানতে হবে যে আমরা aquaculture করে কি বেনিফিট পাবো. Who are the organizers who can help us? আমাদের if you see আমাদের NARS, agriculture, national agriculture research, all the, this is for the students. যত স্টুডেন্টস এখানে বসে আছে, they can now decide their future also. We have 29 fisheries college under state agricultural universities. Apart from these state agriculture universities, we have so many private fisheries universities also. You have in your state also, and in other states also, we have so many private universities. And if we see Indian Council of Agriculture Research, which is looking into fisheries sector also, we have CFA, that is our deemed university, and 3 fisheries universities. See, these are some of the sectors যেখান থেকে আমরা লোন নিতে পারি. You have many programs of Atma in your state only. West Bengal অনেকগুলো programs Atmar আন্ডারে চলছে. We can take loan from MPDA, NFDP. These are some of the organizations which are into the aquaculture development in the country. নাও যখনই আমরা কিছু কাজ করি, আমরা ভাবি যে নেক্সট 15 ইয়ার্স পরে আমরা কোথায় গিয়ে দাঁড়াবো. দিস ইজ সাম অফ দ্য পয়েন্টস অফ ওয়ে ফরওয়ার্ড. If we are doing aquaculture, we should be in a position to supply good quality feed with low FCR through indigenous feed technology. Now you know that many feed companies are coming up. But what we should see is FCR low হওয়া উচিত. আর many indigenous, আপনারাও বোধহয় indigenous fish feed-এ কাজ করেন, আমরাও এখানে রিসার্চ করি indigenous fish feed-এ. তো এরকম টাইপের আমাদেরকে আফটার 15 ইয়ার্স এরকম স্টার্টআপ শুরু করা উচিত, স্টুডেন্টসকে এরকম ফার্মার্সদেরকে এরকম টেকনোলজি, বিকজ this presentation or this discussion is for how to make our farmers strong. ওদের ইনকাম জেনারেশন কি করে হবে. So as an ambassador, as students, you should take this message to the farmers. আমরা এখন ওই স্টেজে নেই যে আমরা করব, আমরা এখন জাস্ট we can be mentors, but as students you are the ambassadors. তোমাদেরকে নিয়ে এটাকে এগিয়ে যেতে হবে. Now, establishment of brood bank and certified hatcheries for qualified seeds. What happens যখন আমরা first generation, second generation, third generation same fishes ke breed kori, the quality of fish goes down because of genetic inbreeding. So you have to see that after every 2 generation, the farmers should be so well educated. Awareness ওদের মধ্যে এত হওয়া উচিত that they change the brooders. অন্য ফার্ম থেকে ব্রুডার্স এনে ব্রিডিং করুক. Then culture of diversified indigenous species using diversified culture system. Now in MP almost all the indigenous species have vanished. Those have very much protein content in them because they are of not any economic importance. আজকাল আমরা যখন কালচারের কথা বলি আমাদের মাথায় কি আসে সবচেয়ে আগে? আমরা রঘু কাতলা মাগুর কালচার করব, আমরা কার্পস কালচার করব, আমরা বেরামি কালচার করব, আমরা শ্রিম্প কালচার করব, আমরা ম্যাক্রোবিকিয়াম কালচার করব, এক্সোটিক ফিশ নিয়ে কালচার করব. But what about putti? What about indigenous fishes? What about minor carps? ওদেরকে আমরা কেন কালচার করব না? ওরা তো আমাদের জন্য ইকোলজিক্যালি ইম্পর্টেন্ট ফিশ স্পিসিস, ওদেরকে আমরা কেন কালচার করব না? তো আমাদেরকে ওদেরকে কালচার করা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট. আর এখন থ্রু দিস ওয়েবিনার আই রিকোয়েস্ট এভরিবডি, আপনাদের এরিয়াতে যত ইন্ডিজিনাস স্পিসিস আছে, go for culturing them. Bangladesh is doing very good in this farm and we should also go for this culturing. Now, increasing production through modern technology. Modern technology means we should go for semi-intensive. Intensive is very costly. We should go for semi-intensive. We should educate our farmers to go for semi, because now the land is very low. আমাদের কাছে ল্যান্ড আর বাঁচেনি, যত ল্যান্ড আছে ম্যাক্সিমাম ল্যান্ডস আমাদের এগ্রিকালচারাল ল্যান্ডস হয়ে গেছে, পলিউশন আমাদের বেড়ে গেছে, এগ্রিকালচার দে আর ইউজিং অল সর্টস অফ পেস্টিসাইডস and it is going to the water and it is producing number of pollution problems like heavy metal problem. তো আমাদেরকে land কম, but so we should go for such type of like multi-level integrated aquaculture, like we should go for cage culture, we should go for integrated fish culture. আমাদের কার্প ফিশারিজ এর সাথে কার্পে যে ইন্টিগ্রেটেড, ইদার ইউ গ্রো হেয়ার ডাক, ইউ গ্রো পিগস, ইউ যে পন্ডে যে আপনাদের ডাইকস থাকে ওর মধ্যে ইউ কাল্টিভেট সাম ফ্রুট প্লান্টস, so that the fisherman gets two type of crops, খালি ফিশের উপর ডিপেন্ডেন্ট না থাকে. Now policy support for credit insurance to the sector. See, till now we don't have any insurance. মাছ যদি মরে যায় একবার, কে আসে আপনাদের কাছে জিজ্ঞেস করতে? Nobody comes for the to the farmers. আমার অনেক স্টুডেন্ট ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গলে কাজ করে সেলফ হেল্প গ্রুপসে, অনেকগুলো ব্লক ডেভেলপমেন্ট অফিসার্স আছে আমার স্টুডেন্টস, দে অল সে যে টাইমলি ওরা সিডস পায় না, টাইমলি ওরা ফিড পায় না, টাইমলি ওরা কোনো এক্সপার্ট গাইডেন্স পায় না. সো অ্যাজ আ অ্যাম্বাসেডর ইউ ডেভেলপ দ্য টেকনিক অ্যান্ড গো টু দ্য ফার্মার্স, talk to them, have meetings with them, give them some solutions to their fish farming. Okay, now the professional like the professors, the scientists, the R&D people, they should develop some innovative technology. Like we have selective breeding, we have Jantiro, we have monosex, then we have hybrids. This type of technology should be developed more. People should get incentives for this. Even যে ছোট ছোট আপনাদের যে ফিশারম্যান থাকে তাদেরকে স্মল স্কেল হ্যাচারি টেকনোলজি দিন আপনারা, যেটা লো কস্ট হ্যাচারি হয়, ওটা দিলে ওরা কি করবে, গ্রো করে দে ক্যান এনহ্যান্স দ্য প্রোডাক্টিভিটি. দেন পোস্ট হারভেস্ট ইজ অ্যাগেইন ভেরি গুড টেকনোলজি, মানে আমরা তো বানাই, অ্যান্ড ইউ শুড বি এবল টু এডুকেট দেম টু মার্কেট দিস বাই দেয়ার ওন. Thank you so much. I think something I have given to you. I don't know whether I have fulfilled all the things, all your queries, and this forum is open for questions. And thank you for patience listening also to my talk. Thank you so much. Stop sharing.
Thank you. Thanks to our honorable speaker, Madam Dr. Moyna Saxena, ma'am. So it is great privilege to me. Thank you to our honorable webinar delegates and participants. First of all, I want to say thank our honorable principal, Moyna College, for supporting to organize an wonderful webinar which is benefited all of us and also Moyna fishermen. Moyna is an ideal place for freshwater carp farming. This discussion will hopefully help our Moyna fishers in farming. Then I want to say our departmental HOD Mr. Aditi Mandal. Then I want to say our IQAC coordinator Dr. Sumit Kumar Manna. At last, I want to thank our honorable teachers and students and all participants joining this wonderful webinars. Thanking to all of you once again. Thanking once again our honorable speaker, Dr. Madam Moyna Saxena. Thanks to ma'am.
Thank you. If anybody wants to ask any question, it's open. I'm there. Thank you.
Anybody else?
কারোর কোনো কোশ্চেন থাকলে জিজ্ঞেস করতে পারো ম্যাডামকে।
হ্যাঁ, বাংলায় জিজ্ঞেস করতে পারো। আমি বাঙালি, তো কোনো প্রবলেম হবে না ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজের।
আর কোনো কোশ্চেন থাকলে জিজ্ঞাসা করতে পারো, না তো আমরা প্রোগ্রামটা এখানে শেষ করব।
Thank you once again, organizers, principal sir, and all the organizers. for giving me this opportunity. This is good to see all from Moyna College. Even two of my students are known to you. অনুপম আমাকে বলেছিল, আমি ফার্স্ট টাইম আপনাদের কলেজের নামটা শুনলাম, সোমাশ্রী আর অনুপম, দে আর নোন টু ইয়োর টিচার। তার নাম কি? রাজশ্রী স্যার। ওকে, সো ভালো লাগলো।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাডাম, আপনাকে পেয়ে আমরাও খুবই আনন্দিত। আমরা খুব কম সময়ের মধ্যে ব্যাপারটা অ্যারেঞ্জ করেছি, সেই জন্য অনেক কিছু ভুল ত্রুটি থাকতে পারে, ডোন্ট মাইন্ড ম্যাম।
না না, আসলে আমাদের সঙ্গে কাঠি কলেজের সাথে পিবি প্রভাত কুমার কলেজের সব এমওইউ আছে আমাদের। সো আমাদের অনেক স্টুডেন্ট ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল থেকে আসে, আমার তো রিসার্চ স্কলার্সরাই সব বাঙালি। তো ভালো লাগলো ময়নার সঙ্গে জয়েন করে। Let us have some program with you people also. আমাদের যে কলকাতার বাচ্চারা, কখনো ওদেরকে নিয়ে আসবো আপনার কলেজে। সো
ওকে ম্যাম, ওকে শিওর শিওর।
আমাদের ময়না হচ্ছে হাব অফ ফ্রেশ ওয়াটার কার্প কালচার অফ ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল। পশ্চিমবঙ্গের একদম হাব ফ্রেশ ওয়াটার কার্প কালচার। একদিন আপনিও আসবেন আমাদের কলেজ থেকে, আপনাকে
আপনারা কি কি কালচার করেন? কোন কোন স্পিসিস কি কালচার করেন?
মানে অল মেজর এন্ড মাইনর কার্পস।
আমাদের বাচ্চারা আজকাল খুব ভেনামি কালচার করছে, শ্রিম্প ভেনামি, আমাদের যত কলকাতার বাচ্চারা। কেন কি আমরা সিএজি
অনেক কমই হয়।
আচ্ছা, আমাদের সিএজি আমরা এমএফএসসি দিই, মাস্টার্স ইন ফিশারি সায়েন্স দিচ্ছি, এমএফএসসি আর পিএইচডি। তো যত বাচ্চা পড়তে আসে ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল থেকে, তারা ওখানে গিয়ে ভেনামি করে, মেইনলি ওরা দীঘা এরিয়া থেকে। সো থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ওয়ান্স अगेन and hope to have a good listening with you people. আমরা একসাথে কাজ করব। ওকে
ওকে ম্যাম, ইউ আর অলওয়েজ ওয়েলকাম।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।